All right, everyone, we have tonight's starting pitcher, Kyle Freeland here. If you have questions for Kyle, go ahead and raise your hands and we'll get started. Danielle.
Hey, Kyle, just to start, just because we didn't talk to you on Wednesday, how much fun was it for you playing out in right field that night?
I didn't know that was going to be the first question. It was a blast. I mean, not many pitchers are able to, or even get the chance to do that. So being able to do that and get a win out of it, and contribute to the team as a pitcher that had almost zero chance to get in the game, it was a lot of fun. Being out there, especially in Wrigley with the history there, not an easy place to play. It was a blast to be able to be a part of that and be able to have the opportunity to do that.
Have you ever, at like even little league t-ball, ever played out in the outfield?
Oh yeah, I mean, growing up, played the positions that a lefty could play. I pitched, play first base, play the outfield. Once I got to high school, it was mostly center field and pitching. Try to get my college coach, Wes Carroll, to let me be a two-way at college, but he axed that pretty quick. But yeah, no, I've played outfield before.
Gotcha. Okay. And to your pitching tonight, how'd you feel tonight? Especially if your fastball, it looked especially good tonight.
Yeah. Once again, everything was working well. Curveball again, fastball was good. Fastball got jumped a couple times, so we kind of had to adjust there when we started pitching, inside with the fastball. We had to be a little more careful after Turner and Smith clipped it a couple times. But yeah, overall, Arsenal was working really well. Me and Diaz once again on the same pitch.
It feels like you're kind of, in this role right now where you've been able to build off your starts. Each one you improve a little bit. What do you kind of feel like is the next step for you?
Keep on being consistent. I'm not going to try and do too much out there. There's no reason. I'm pitching well right now. The team's playing well behind me. And in my mind, there's no reason to try and do more. When you start doing that, that's usually when things kind of go south for you. So I'm going to stay right where I am and be as consistent as possible.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to Nick Roque.
Yeah, Kyle, obviously you're a very competitive pitcher. And maybe it's frustrating for you over time that you only get to be in a game every 5 days. But I mean, did it help this week that you got that? I mean, did that carry over at all tonight that you were able to be in a game? I mean, even briefly, like, were you a little bit ramped up?
I mean, I don't think it carried over. But like I said before, being able to contribute to a win and being able to go out and play right field and be a position player for a little bit, a true position player, it was a lot of fun. I don't think it carried over. There's coming into Dodger Stadium, playing against a World Series caliber team. That's motivation enough. I love pitching here. I love taking wins from these guys. I love beating them in their own park. So that's plenty of motivation for me.
Cool. Thanks, dude.
Mike Singer.
Hey, Kyle. You obviously seemed pretty fired up that ninth inning when Carlos struck out the side. What was going through your mind as you're watching those final three outs?
I kind of felt like I was right there with Esty, just kind of grinding with him. Mookie got on, and we all know how the Dodgers can get rolling at the drop of a hat. And Esty did a great job of shutting that down and executing his pitches and, getting guys to take bad swings and, keep them really off balance. So he did an incredible job. And yeah, like I said, just before, I love taking wins from these guys. And as I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, we're out here looking to ruin some people's seasons.
You never want to put more pressure on yourself. But given what you just said, do you feel more responsibility going into an environment like this and knowing the type of pitcher that you are to steal these games? Do you feel a little bit more onus on your shoulders?
Kind of like what I said, I'm not going to try and do too much. Obviously, I know the environment that is here in Dodger Stadium, the environment that's in San Diego, and San Francisco. These are teams that have playoff history, have a fan base that is strongly behind them. So, going out there, I'm not going to try and do too much. But at the same time, I know that it's going to be that much sweeter if we can pull out a win and